We are frequently told to avoid additives in ultra-processed foods. But have you checked the ingredients in your food supplements? Supplements can support our health and can also have nutritional benefits. But how do you choose clean formulation supplements? We took to the high street to ask people what they thought.
Do you check the ingredients in your supplements?
No, not very closely.
I always look at the ingredients.
I would expect it all to be natural, yeah.
Can you have a look at the ingredients in this photo, please?
Yes, lots.
But do you know any of those are for?
Absolutely no idea, no.
One of them is an active ingredient and one of them is an additive. Do you reckon you could hazard a guess as to which is which?
That presumably is something that's natural that's got a dioxide, but...
The additive is the titanium dioxide.
I would say the stearate's an active, but that's total guess.
That's a kind of ingredient which helps manufacturing process.
I have got quite a high level chemical background.
Yeah.
And I'm not recognising things.
Particularly if these are being sold as healthy supplements, to then see that enormous list of additives. Oh, there's E numbers in there and things like that. Now it's pretty shocking.
So this is a multivitamin from Viridian Nutrition.
Alfalfa, I know, is a sort of sprouting thing. Bilberry is a fruit.
Yeah, I'd definitely say it sounds better.
This is much more what I'd expect from a vitamin supplement. No additives and simple ingredients.
There is certainly confusion around ingredients in vitamins and supplements, and people find it hard to identify artificial additives. Viridian Nutrition is one company that avoids the use of artificial additives in their supplements, and I'm here with their qualified nutritionist, Phil Beard, to find out more. Phil, what are artificial additives and why don't Viridian use them?
So here at Viridian, when we formulate a supplement, we want to make sure they are as effective, ethical, and pure as possible. We focus on the active ingredients and try to eliminate any artificial additives which actually don't offer any health benefits. So artificial additives are legally permitted, but we don't feel they actually add any nutritional value to any vitamins or supplements. So we prefer to not use them. We recently did a survey where they highlighted that as many as 75% of people would like supplements without additives.
So going on from that, what are artificial additives used for?
So the common categories of artificial additives include your binding agents, which keep all the ingredients glued together. Then you've got artificial fillers or bulking agents, which bulk out the supplement if the amount of the active ingredient is very small. At Viridian, we use a natural whole food base of alfalfa, spirulina, and bilberry, in this case, which is the natural nutritional compounds. There's also your lubricants, anti-caking agents, glazing agents, some colors, but then you're also getting sweeteners and sugar, some artificial flavorings, and finally artificial preservatives. And all of these are there to help with the manufacturing process or to adjust the taste, texture, and appearance.
And is it really necessary to avoid these artificial additives?
So the data does support the avoidance of these chemicals. Supplements are ultimately there to provide what you do need and not what you don't. So avoiding these additives can reduce your exposure to unnecessary artificial ingredients.
So are there any particular artificial additives that we should be aware of?
There are all kinds of artificial additives such as talc, polyvinyl pyrrolidone, aspartame, and magnesium stearate.
The one at the top of the list is titanium dioxide. It is added to food and tablets to make them appear just white and consistent. So the European Commission banned titanium dioxide as a food additive back in 2022 after the European Food Safety Authority looked at the substance and could not eliminate concerns about its safety. But it's not banned in the UK or US, so it can still be found in supplements. Sometimes it's listed as titanium dioxide or its E number E171. So here at Viridian, our qualified nutritionist team have actually pulled together the independent research on artificial additives and compiled the data in a brand new booklet. And this is available free from independent health stores.
People may ask questions that if these artificial additives are used, for example, to lower cost or increase shelf life, does this make your products more expensive? And do they not last as long on the shelf?
The pricing of supplements isn't always correlated to whether they have additives in both cheaper and more expensive supplements actually have artificial fillers, so it is important to just check the label. Our supplements in capsule form also have a shelf life of up to 3 years without the need for artificial preservatives.
And how would people go about identifying effective supplements that don't contain artificial additives?
At Viridian, we actually recommend the clean label check, where each letter refers to a key area. So if we take the word clean, that means C contains optimal active ingredients, so ingredients at the right level based on human research. So it's effective and fully beneficial to your body. L leaves out artificial additives, so avoiding artificial binders and fillers that are there for the manufacturing process and don't provide a health benefit. E, ethically sourced, effective ingredients without compromising the environment, nature and communities and other things, including animal testing. A, avoids colors, sweeteners and artificial flavors that alter the taste and look but can have negative health impacts. N, nutrition is formulated, developed by qualified experts using researched ingredients containing therapeutic doses. Some of these you can find out by reading the label, but don't be afraid to ask the manufacturer and dig deeper into the story behind the supplements you choose.
I think that the clean check system is beneficial to educating people in knowing what goes in their bodies.
Good way to remember it.
Definitely this would spur me to shop differently in the future.
Visit your independent health store to find out more about choosing the right supplements for you, or alternatively, visit the Viridian website to discover more resources and find out more about clean supplements.